The thing that I wanted most in the world, the thing that I cherished and anticipated, the thing that the thought of just brought joy to my heart and a smile to my face, my diagnosis destroyed that thing. When I was diagnosed, I found out in a very cruel way that getting pregnant had a 50% or more chance of killing me. I was told on an accident. The nurse's attitude who told me was abhorrent, like absolutely not having it. I told my cardiologist, whose nurse it was, that she was not to come near me again, or it would be a problem, because I was not playing that. It wasn't even so much what she said, it was how she said it, but it really was what she said. She flippantly stole my dream from me. For as long as I can remember, I really wanted to have kids. Like, children bring me so much joy. If you're a friend of mine and you have kids, one, they love me, and two, I'm their auntie, like, for real. If you have a child and you're my friend, vouch for me in the comments. When I found out that I would possibly not be able to have kids, I panicked. I was in disbelief. I, in a way, felt like my life was over. What was the point of me really living if the thing that I had wanted, that I had kind of defined part of my life on, was not going to be a thing? If my biggest goal, my biggest dream was ripped away from me, then what was the point? I initially only told my closest friends, my line sisters. I felt a void in myself because for so long, I had really defined myself by my love for children, the fact that I would be somebody's mother. Before I even thought about being somebody's wife, I knew I would be somebody's mother. I like to see a little version of myself walk around this earth. I get to leave a legacy. Of course, it was adoption, and adoption had always been in my heart, but it wasn't what I dreamt for myself fully. After my diagnosis, when I decided that I was gonna live my life exactly how I wanted to be and make no excuses for it, this was the first thing that I revisited. Does having the child yourself make yourself a mother? Is that the only way? Is what I asked myself, and the answer was no. If I adopt, am I still a mother? Yes. Is my child having part of my genetics important to me? Yes. I talked to myself on and off about this for years. I really needed to start to shift my perspective. I began to be able to envision this thing for myself. I began to see it, I began to feel it. I didn't quite know how it would come to be, but it was there. My perspective was shifting, and then it was solidified by Reagan. My niece was born. It really solidified the fact that I needed to be a mother. That girl is awesome. And by any means necessary. She wasn't my child. Yes, she's genetically related to me. Is she still a mini version of me? Oh, hell yes. And you may ask yourself, why is Reagan a mini Whitney? It's because of the influence that I have over her life, that I was intentional about, the love that I poured into her. It's the way I treat her, it's the way I love her. Sure, she looks like me at some points. We're twins. But what's important is the love that I have for her. I love that little girl with my whole heart. Do I still want to be a mother? Yes. Is the child having my genetics still important to me? Yes. But is it a deal breaker? No. Will I be a mother? Yes. Am I okay with however it happens? Absolutely. I absolutely smile again when I think about children, when I think about being a mother, when I think about having kids. I don't know how he or she will get to me, but I know that they will be mine, despite what my diagnosis tried to take away from me.